Hi, it's time to start a new project. First, I wanted to build P-51 in the D version. And you know what's better than one Mustang? Two Mustangs. So this will be a parallel build of the P-51D and P-51B. I chose the kits from Arma Hobby, not only because they're beautifully engineered, but also because they allow me to build the aircrafts flown by the same pilot, Bud Anderson. That means two old crows. In this video, I'll focus on building the cockpits. After cleaning up the parts, I assemble them into small groups to make painting easier. The interiors of both models are designed in a similar way, but there are some differences as well. In the B version, there's a small sink mark on the cockpit sidewall, which I filled with a drop of CA glue. After it dried, I sanded the area with fine sandpaper. I've prepared all the cockpit components from both kits for painting. First comes the primer, especially on the 3D printed resin parts. This ensures the paint adheres properly. Next, it's time for the colors, and I started in an unusual way with black. I chose this color first because it makes the masking much easier later on. Once the paint had dried, I masked both tanks and moved on to zinc chromate. I used Tamiya XF4, which has pretty good coverage. Next came another masking step before applying interior green. I used a color from Hataka's C palette, which unfortunately turned out a bit too light. Here you can see the differences between the B and D versions. The P-51D had a redesigned fuselage to accommodate the bubble canopy. As for the kit design, the P-51B cockpit has more details molded together with the fuselage walls, while in the D version, they are designed as separate parts. Arma Hobby is known for its unconventional solutions. The file for 3D printing this seat and other details can be downloaded from the manufacturer's website after purchasing the kit. After removing the masking, I can assess the painting results, and it turned out pretty well. The next step is to bring out the details hidden within the cockpit walls. The best way to do this is with the dry brushing technique. I used a light green acrylic paint. The interiors of both Mustangs consist of many small parts, so I decided to paint them separately. Just like the fuselage walls, I highlighted them with dry brushing. Once again, you can see some subtle structural differences between the two versions I'm building. To avoid boring you, here are the remaining painted details for the D version. It's time to grab a brush and some acrylic paints. In the B version especially, I need to paint several cockpit details in colors other than interior green. Acrylic paints are the best choice in this situation. They work great for brush painting. And if you make a mistake, once the paint is dry, you can gently scrape off the excess, for example with a damp toothpick. All the parts for both the B and D versions are now painted, and as you can see, the finish quality is very consistent between them. Before I can glue everything in place, I still need to apply the decals, and there are a lot of them, more than some entire kits include. There are really a lot of them, and applying all of them took quite some time. But the result is absolutely worth it. Finally, I did it. All the decals are in place. And if you'd like to see how you can upgrade the instrument panel the way I did, there's a full video about it available on my channel. The next step is to glue all these components into place. I'm using PVA glue because it's non-aggressive and won't damage the paint layers. Are you still with me? What do you prefer to use in the cockpit? Decals or colored photo-etched parts? Additionally, I added the radio wiring, which will be clearly visible through the canopy. The B version went faster. There are definitely fewer parts to install here. After applying the glossy coat, it's time for a wash to enhance the shadows and add depth. I used Tamiya panel line accent color in dark brown. Finally, a layer of matte clear coat. Before assembling the fuselages, the radiators still need to be painted and installed. Now I just need to install the seats, and the interiors are complete. One last look at these little works of art. What do you think? Are interiors this detailed a good thing, or is it over the top? Thank you for watching this video. More build videos of these two P-51s are coming soon.